Hello, welcome back to 1001 Beers, your must try for you guy, bottle share 2025 edition. We are coming towards the end of our journey. I think we might have one more after this, but we are going to go to Japan again. We're going to have the, how would you say that word? Echigo 90 Days Stout is what we're going to have. It's first brew 2005, 7%, and here it is. And it's got a saxophone player on one side and I think the goat is in it.
The goat is obviously the mascot, and then I'm guessing the last one had a conductor, so I guess their beers all have.
They must have some sort of music connection, right?
Thing going on. Yeah,
It doesn't talk about it in the book at all about what the music connection is, but there must be some sort of music connection, I'm guessing.
There's nothing on the can beyond something that says "Let's be romantic, act on stage." So there we go.
Let's be romantic. Comma, act on stage. Yes. Okay.
I think that's just.
There's a bit of Jinglish.
I think that's Jinglish. Yeah.
That is Jinglish. Well, let's talk about the taste now. It's very deep reddish brown. It sports a loose tan head. There is a faint dark toffee aroma with a tangy nutty flavour and dark caramel notes that linger long into the finish. There are practically no deep roasted flavours, so it's more like a porter in stone.
Okay.
Right, should we go for the smell?
Smells.
It smells like booze. If I get really into it, it smells like booze.
Yeah, it smells quite boozy.
It smells like booze. And also
What was the ABV?
7.
7.
You can also tell, if you twist around the head a bit, you can see the colour of the head belies its strength. Because whenever you see one of these dark beers, it's also got a dark head. It's going to be a strong one.
Yeah, when you start getting that.
Because look at how dark, how brown that
sort
head
of toffee
is.
look.
Yeah.
We're busy. You need to hold it up so the punters can see it. Otherwise,
yeah, so you get that kind of like, you can't really see it, but it's almost like a darker brown head there. Should we go for a taste?
Let's do it.
Cheers. Ooh, okay, not what I was expecting. It's almost like I was expecting this booze hit when I got it, and then it rounds itself out quite well.
It's got a good mouth coating, oily.
And they are right. It's a lot
of flavour.
It hasn't got a deep roast flavour, so it is more like a porter style. But I was expecting from that kind of brown head and that boozy smell that it was going to be a bit knock your socks off. But no, actually, it's quite nice.
It's far more subtle than the smell.
Really quite well. Yeah, quite nice. It has got a light roasty taste, but not anything too deep seated.
Yeah, it's a very technical. It's a very good brew.
That is really nice.
It's hard to pin it down.
Yeah,
but it's really tidy. I think that tidy.
That is better than their Pilsner, that's for sure.
Oh yeah,
the Pilsner was fine, but this is really nice.
Yeah, the Pilsner is nice.
But that is super nice. They managed to do that quite well. They managed to bag a load of flavours without either making it taste of booze or having that kind of like really bitter mouthfeel. It hasn't got any bitterness to it whatsoever. No. You almost have the mouthfeel you're left with is that kind of sweet roastiness left at the top of your mouth.
It almost feels like a dark beer designed by computer. It's kind of got all the it's got all the technical stuff, and it works beautifully. And it's hard to quite pin it. Like I say, it's hard to pin it down, but it's very nice.
I'm going to ask you for a guess. Why do you think it's called 90 Days Stout?
Because something brewed matured for 90 days.
Yes, it ages for 90 days.
Yeah.
It's bittered with Northern Brewer hops, and it uses Herzbrucker hops for aroma. Neither of those are particularly, Northern Brewer hops are not. They're not out there hops, right? So even though it's bitter with something, that's not a bitter hop. So you're not ending with that bitter taste. There are some very bitter dark beers. It's not one.
No, it's not bitter.
Generally very good. I'd say that's pretty darn good.
I'll tell you what this is. I think maybe I know a little bit what this is going to be.
Yes.
It's a bit like a Seattle Porter.
I've never had a Seattle Porter in my life.
No, it tastes a little bit like a Seattle Porter to me.
Can you give me an example?
I've had 3 or 4. Brewdog did one for a short while. Windsor and Eton did one that was very nice on cask. It's got that I can't pin down the flavour to say it out loud, but it's got it links in my mind to those.
Well, it's very nice. I'd happily have that again.
All right, we've busted through 5 minutes.
Yeah, okay, well, like, comment, subscribe. We'll see if we'll be with you very, very soon. Goodbye.